Alright, on the draw for round number 4 against a companionless opponent. Got an easy keep here. Opponent is on a mulligan, it would appear. Just a 6. Ooh, is this our first mirror match? Except we've got a companion. Ooh, not a bad draw. Yeah, I think I still lead with familiar. If he plays a butcher, I'm gonna trade it off. No, he doesn't. Okay. Let's go ahead and butcher. Get that going ASAP. Always yield to that. Don't care about Kroxa that much. I think I just ditched Temple. I've got all the mana I need. I can take 3 damage. He has no pressure on me. Okay, cool. Oh my god, I'm stupid. I was supposed to play the Butcher before attacking. I could save place and play. Oh my goodness! Why? I just clicked too fast through my turn. I'm not even going to say anything about that. It was just unfortunate. Doesn't happen to me very often on Magic Online where I just misclick like that. My opponent luckily is not really doing anything. So, okay, take my hand off the keyboard. Pre-combat. This castle will enter untapped, but I think I'd rather... doesn't really matter this turn. Play the castle, prevent some damage. Play the butcher. Play the oven pre-combat in case there's some kind of shenanigans over there. Like a flash creature or some sort. What is happening here? Exile a creature. Okay. Yep. Not the end of the world. Puts a land in the graveyard. I'm still doing just fine. Haven't had to use my Lurrus yet. I should be way more developed than I am right now, though. Unfortunate. Basically just skipped a turn last turn. What do we have here? Mire's Grasp. I'm going to sack it to Oven because the -3/-3 actually turns off the damage. And I am in a position right now of wanting to deal as much damage as possible as quickly as I can because he's off to a slower start. I guess I just Robber, Post-Combat Arcanist. No, not post-combat, because I want to pre-combat it so that my Robber will actually be turned on. Obviously he has a bunch of open mana, so could have something to say about that, but we're still going to try. Here comes something. Murderous Rider, maybe? Oh, Bedevil. What do I want to do about that? I can sack the Familiar to get an extra drain. I'm attacking with it anyway, but I guess the only difference is I get an extra life out of it. So, might as well. And I guess I don't have to bring it back right away. So we'll let that resolve. Attack for 2. My opponent's getting close to Kroxa mana, but he's in for a rude surprise once he brings it back. Wire Triton. Mill 2, gain 2? Okay. I think he's just dead if he plays Kroxa now. Because we claim Kroxa. Oh, except I have to discard the claim. A little annoying. Okay. I mean, we can still do some good things here. Get back the familiars before I forget. Draw for turn. Just a land. Okay, so this still works out okay because I can play the Lurrus, replay the Oven, and then I can attack with everybody, and the Arcanist can get back the claim, take the Kroxa. Even though we can't attack with Kroxa, we still get to sacrifice it to our Oven. Cast on Kroxa. You can trade off for, I don't know, yeah, probably Arcanist makes sense. That happens. Sacrifice Kroxa. What you got? No cards in hand? 1 card in hand? He's not that close to getting back Kroxa. Yeah, we just have lethal on board, don't we? Sweet. Alright. Let's see what we can do on board. I'm not sure what he's doing. I guess he's just like black-red control. So Duress seems good. Claim the Firstborn was not ideal, but I would still like a couple copies because very good against Kroxa, and he had like that other 2-drop that is a target. So I like to bring in the other Arcanist since I'm bringing in Duresses. We'll have more targets. Kroxa seems pretty good in this matchup because he is very removal heavy, so we're going to have a bunch of stuff in our graveyard. Same goes for Call the Death Dweller. I can trim on robbers. I could even trim on butchers. We cut like 2 butchers, a robber, and a land. I'm not going to cut castle this time. I'm going to cut just a swamp because this seems like a matchup where we actually would want to have access to the castle ability. 26 creatures, that's a pretty good number. I don't want to do any of this removal, I don't think. This all looks pretty good to me. Give this a try. Ooh, this hand. So the problem with a hand like this, even though it looks on paper like it would be okay, if he has access to Cry of the Carnarium, that is a nightmare. This might be worth taking the risk, though. We have a bunch of 1-drops. If we draw a red producing land, our hand is just completely online. And we're on the draw. This is what we call a keep for science. But I would not recommend this at home. Yeah, I'm already regretting this. I should have mulliganed. I'm still going to lead with Gutter Bones. Try to apply some pressure. Ooh, Shadow Spear. Trample, lifelink. Sure. Land? No. If only we could be so lucky. I guess Scorpion, attack for 2. Probably going to duress next turn because the threat of Cry is so dangerous. If he has it, he may just fire it off here, knowing that I'm stuck on 1 land. Nope. Whoa. Not what I expected to see. Uh-huh. There's Kroxa. What does this do? Mill 3. Can make 2/2s. Okay. It does nothing from the graveyard. Oof. Attack with Gutter Bones. It just trades with this thing. I guess I can... No, I can't send both because these bounce off each other. This is not great. I think I'm just going to play another Scorpion and pass the turn. He can grow his Eidolon to a 2/3 with a Shadow Spear. I can double block it, which would run into a removal spell. Plus, if it dies, he still gets to draw a card. I don't have too much options, though. Putting stuff into my yard is not the worst thing either for this Fiend Artisan. So that's something. Oh, he's putting it on the Death Toucher. Okay. I guess just because Hateful Eidolon will still draw him a card. Yeah, and him trading creatures is also good for him is the thing because of Kroxa. This is just all bad news. Now even if I draw a land, I'm not sure what I'm drawing towards. Removal for the Eidolon would be a start. Oh, he just passes. Okay, not a terrible draw, but not a good draw either. I think I just kill the Eidolon. I just can't afford to have that threat going. Sack a Scorpion. Feels bad. And then pass. Now I'm happy to trade off with the Triton, even though that gets him closer to Kroxa. Yeah, we just need so much here. We need a red producing land, we need a sack outlet, and we need a way to steal the Kroxa or otherwise deal with it once it does come down. Not much to be done here except trade. So I guess he's more creature heavy than I initially thought. Well, he is playing Lurrus, but he's playing in the main deck. Interesting. Okay, well I think that is going to do it, because I just can't do anything with only 1 mana, and I don't even know what I could draw that would be good for me. Huh, so I'm not really sure how to attack what he's doing. He's kind of just like a bigger version of us. So I guess I do want Deadweight if he is playing Lurrus, and the claims are better than I expected, so let's bring those back in. I still like Duress. I'll cut down to 2 of them. Robber's a little better on the play. Butcher's a little better than I expected, also because of all the creatures that he has. Can take out Hateful Eidolons and whatnot. Do I want Shield Breaker? That can deal with the Shadow Spear. Maybe it's better than Robbers. Robber, the card advantage on it could be pretty nice, though. I also have to think about this land situation again. 28 creatures, I can cut a couple. Maybe Priest isn't where we want to be. I'll go down to like 2 of those. And then Claim the Firstborn also gets worse. Eesh. Still got 7 targets for the Dread Hordes. Do I want Shieldbreaker? I don't know what I want to cut for him, though. I think I can just do without him. On the play, I feel like I can handle the Shadow Sphere a little bit better. Yeah, I don't know if this is right at all. It's probably not, but I'll give it a try. I'll be on the play. Okay, this hand is fine. Do I want to duress him first, or do I want to drop a Scorpion? I think Scorpion. I just want to pressure him first and foremost. It's a little annoying if he plays a Hateful Eidolon turn 1, but okay, he doesn't. Shock, play the Arcanist. Attack for 1. If Arcanist dies, I can still go Duress into Artisan, and then I have Lurrus the turn after. Kroxa's fine. Let's ditch one of the lands. Blood Crypt's the obvious choice. I'm just trying to think if there will ever be a time where I would want red in a turn. I mean, I guess if we draw Kroxa of our own. So I think I'm okay with, let's see, this puts me to 15, Shock go to 13. Yeah, I'm okay with that. I would rather have the option of having double red later and just basically pay 2 life for the privilege. Okay, cool. Shock. Let's duress you. Spyglass. Oh, okay. Well, another Kroxa, which is, I guess I'm not too afraid of right now. So this just names Witch's Oven, supposedly. Next turn he's going to play Lurrus. It's a little annoying that he doesn't have any other targets for duress, because my hope was to double duress him with the Dreadhorde Arcanist. Lurrus, Kroxa, and lands. Okay. Play the Artisan. We will decline to do that. So Fiend Artisan can go get a Priest, which is nice. You can also get I don't know, Butcher, which doesn't deal with the Lurrus right away, but again, neither does the Priest. If I get Priest, he just gets back Spyglass with Lurrus. Oh, he's just going to Kroxa. That's actually good for me. That grows my Artisan by 1. Shadow Spear, okay. So he has 2 lands and a Lurrus in play, or in his hand. Let's take a draw step. Yeah, I think I just want to go attack for 2, use the Artisan to go get a Priest. So even though he can play Lurrus next turn, he won't get any value. I get to untap and kill it. And I will have 2 creatures for it. Alternatively, I could just play Lurrus now, but the problem with that is I won't have an answer to his Lurrus. I mean, he doesn't have an answer to mine either, but I can live with that. I'm not going to duress because I know he doesn't have any targets. So X is 2. Sack the Scorpion. Could get Kroxa also. And if I draw land, I can get it back right away, but I still just want to priest it up. He's 1 mana short of being able to play Lurrus and Spyglass, which is the reason why I think he should have played Lurrus last turn, because then he gets Spyglass this turn to turn off the priest. In which case I would have needed a new plan. So assuming he just plays Lurrus and equips, I'm just going to sack Arcanist and Gutterbones, which will give me mana for Lurrus, and I can replay something. Okay, he's playing the Triome, which is interesting. I feel like he might have wanted to save that for cycling later. Oh, not what I expected. Yeah, that's fine by me. I can get that back with Lurrus at a future date. Ooh, Kroxa, not bad. So I've got decisions this turn. I can play Kroxa Gutterbones. I can also Kroxa with the Death Trigger on the stack, use Priest, and that would allow me to play Lurrus. I think I just like Kroxa Gutterbones because that allows me to hold up the Priest as well. And I still know his hand is Lurrus land, so there's no reason to duress this turn. So we'll go ahead and just attack for 1. Still say no. Also, making him discard his land is pretty useful, because that not only deals 3 damage to him, but possibly prevents him from Lurrus Spyglassing. Doesn't really matter. Discard probably your land. Be very surprised if he discarded Lurrus. Yep. And we'll Gutterbones. What you got? And so far I'm liking that decision to keep the Blood Crypt over the basic Swamp, because it's looking like we are going to Kroxa this game. Oh, okay, not what I expected. Mire Triton's fine. Mills some stuff. Yeah, I guess he's just playing Lurrus in the main deck, which honestly I'm a little bit surprised that more decks are not doing, because this is still just a good card even if it's not being used as your companion. Okay, let's draw. That's interesting. I could Kroxa right now, but I probably just want a Priest. That will allow me to play Lurrus and then probably Fiend Artisan. Yeah, I still know his last card is Lurrus, so again, no point in duressing. I think I just attack for 2. There's no way he's blocking. Oh my goodness, he's blocking? That can't be right. Okay, new plan. I think I just Kroxa now. And then keep holding up Priest. Shock. Alternatively, I can just Lurrus plus replay like Scorpion. It's probably better actually, because I don't actually want to nuke my graveyard right now. Oops, not Gutter Bones. Where are you, Scorpion? He's gonna have to play the Lurrus eventually. This has been a very interesting game. We're kind of out-grinding the grindy deck. Well, it seems like my opponent did not draw land, or their play would be pretty straightforward here. They can Kroxa, I guess. Oh, they did draw land. I guess there is a decision either way because of, he can either Kroxa or Lurrus. So Lurrus resolves. If he gets back the Spyglass, we're going to respond with Priest. Well, no matter what he plays, I'm going to respond with Priest. Unless it's just Equip. Yep, so we'll go ahead and activate this. Sacking these two. Get some mana, which we don't actually get to make use of, but at least we draw a card. Which is a dud, but that's okay. He will name Priest. So I guess we should have brought in our Embereth shield breakers, but how was I supposed to know? He's got Spyglass. Yep. I don't think it matters though. Yep, that's fine. So if I draw my second Kroxa, I can actually just win here. Nope. So I can escape Kroxa, or I can just play it with Lurrus, put him to 7, attack him to 3, play a Fiend Artisan. But it's probably just, well, let's scry and see what's on top before we make any decisions. Oh, actually, that was really dumb. I shouldn't have played a scry land. I should have played an untap land. Yeah, you know what? I'm actually going to leave Kroxa in my graveyard. I'm just going to cast it with... Oh no, I can't cast it with Lurrus's ability, because then I won't be able to play something else, so I guess we are going to escape after all. Cast with Escape. Red, red, black. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's fine. So he goes to 3. And he's going to have to draw something pretty special here. He can get back Kroxa, but then he's going to still need an answer. I guess he can get back Kroxa and Equip, so he's not just dead. Oh, so I did mess up, didn't I? No, because I can just sacrifice Kroxa. I can get back Gutter Bones. Wait, I might have messed up here. Like, I'm still probably winning, but this might be trickier. No, it doesn't matter, because Kroxa's attack trigger will kill him, even if he gives his guy lifelink. He might be realizing that himself just now. He actually can't equip. I guess he can, but does not matter. because he will die before he gets a chance to block. Alright, that was a pretty sweet game. And we're on to round number 5.